in a world where uncertainty looms around every corner? Are you equipped to shield your loved ones and safeguard your sanctuary against unforeseen calamities? It's a realm beyond mere stockpiling. It's about being astute, primed, and forging unbreakable bonds with like-minded warriors. Okay. We're about to unravel a critical survival secret, 7 covert signals that could mean the difference between safety and peril when society crumbles. Imagine this: chaos reigns, modern communication crumbles, the grid collapses. How will you reach out for help? How can you silently signal to your allies without catching the predatory gaze of those lurking in the shadows? Stay tuned as we venture deep into this life-saving knowledge. So without further ado, let's dive into the first signal. 1. Unlocking the power of a simple flag or banner in our relentless quest to fortify our community safety network and ensure preparedness at all fronts. We've recently enhanced our repertoire with an ingenious addition. Joining forces with our tried and trusted light signal system is the cunning strategy of employing a specific flag or banner to signal imminent danger. Picture this scenario. It's bright daylight, and the circumstances negate the effectiveness of light signals. Kurt, the hero of our tale. Discreet yet distinctive flag or banner planted in a pre-agreed upon locale, perhaps the sanctuary of a front window or the serene hang of a mailbox. But what elevates this flag from mere decoration to a silent guardian of our safety? It's the personal touch, a design that's enigmatic to outsiders yet immediately recognizable to us, members of the community, as a distress signal. The genius behind flag or banner signaling lies in its simplicity and versatility. It's a silent alarm that cuts through the silence of day or the constraints of situation, ensuring our safety net is unwaveringly dependable. What's more, deploying the signal is a whisper in the wind, a one-time action that continuously signals for help without further endangering the person in distress. And it's this quality that adds a layer of protection, allowing the flag to speak volumes while the person in need remains under the radar. Taking this concept a notch higher specificity is our secret weapon. As with varied designs and strategic placements, we can communicate the gravity of the danger or even the type of threat faced, enabling our community to tailor their response with precision and care. To weave this potent tool into the very fabric of our community, we've conducted intimate workshops creating a common language of flags and banners, what each symbolizes, where to place them, and how to respond. It's about keeping our collective eyes peeled, minds sharp, and actions coordinated, maintaining the sanctity of this signaling system as our little secret. Combined with our robust light signal system, the introduction of flags and banners has evolved our communication during emergencies into a sophisticated dance of silent yet profoundly powerful signals. This two-pronged approach not only strengthens our readiness, but knits our community closer, ensuring that when adversity strikes, we stand united, watchful, and always ready to spring into action. 2. Twist your window treatments to send an undercover distress signal. Ever thought your window blinds or curtains could be your allies in times of danger? Well, they absolutely can. Okay, for this man said, in a pickle, feeling the heat, but stepping outside to wave a flag or shout for help just isn't an option. Here's where our incredibly slick trick comes into play, a minor yet strategic tweak of your window dressings. Imagine tilting that one lone blind so it defiantly refuses to align with the rest, or arranging a curtain to hang with an unmistakable oddity. It might appear to the untrained eye as a mere oversight, a momentary lapse in the household's usual perfection. For those of us in the know, it screams, hey, I could use a little assistance over here. Why nominate your Windows wardrobe as the clandestine beacon of aid? It's simple, really. It's the epitome of stealth and subtlety. There's no need to risk drawing undue attention by venturing outside. This signal is all about being quick, silent, and effectively invisible to everyone but those who understand its true meaning. Plus, it's incredibly accessible. Windows are universal features of our homes, furnished with blinds or curtains, tools that are readily available to everyone, requiring no extra gadgets or home modifications. But here's where it gets even better. We've taken this ingenious signaling method and embedded it into our community's fabric through covert training operations. That's right. Secret learning sessions ensuring each neighbor knows just how to manipulate their window dressings to silently scream for help. We emphasize the importance of vigilance, incorporating this lookout duty into the rhythm of our daily lives, and it melds perfectly into our neighborhood watch strategy. Our squad is always on the lookout for these telltale signs, ready to spring into action, whether it's offering direct assistance, calling in the cavalry, or handling the situation with the needed discretion. We've got it covered. This isn't just about tweaking blinds. It's about weaving a safety net across our community, using the most unassuming of signals to ensure we're all looking out for each other, especially when the going gets tough. 3, the whistle code. Stepping into our third essential covert signal, we've unlocked the power of sound, a whistle code that could be your lifeline. Picture the scene. Trouble's brewing, and you're cornered with no visible means of sending out themselves. That's where our ingenious whistle code comes into play. Imagine you're that neighbor, the tension's mounting, and every second counts. You reach for your whistle, and with a burst of breath, you dispatch our secret distress call into the air. 3 sharp blasts followed by 2 prolonged ones. It's our pre-agreed upon signal, distinct, designed to slice right through the clamor of daily life and prick up the ears of those in the know while remaining just a background sound to the uninitiated. Why is this sound strategy a stroke of genius, you ask? Well, for starters, it's your direct hotline to help cutting through the limitations of light and visibility. Whether you're barricaded indoors or shrouded in the velvet cloak of night, this sound stretches out, reaching neighbors that might be out of sight but are never really far. And the beauty of it requires no tech savvy. Just a simple whistle or the knowledge of producing this unique pattern with your own 2 lips, essential. Check, accessible, double check. To ensure this covert signal remains our ace in the hole, we've hosted discreet workshops, turning every household into a bastion of vigilance. Here in these hush-hush gatherings, we've etched the code into our collective memory. It sounds like what it signifies and how to react without causing a stir. The secret's success hinges on its anonymity, keeping it cloaked from prying eyes and ears who might seek to misuse it. And it doesn't stop at workshops. This sound signal is the heartbeat of our neighborhood watch, a silent alarm that rallies our guardians. In tune with this unique call to arms, they spring into action, embodying discretion and effectiveness. Their response could span from a surreptitious check-in to dialing emergency services with a calm that believes the urgency, always ensuring the spotlight never swings our way unnecessarily. Embedding this sonic safeguard into our community's DNA underscores our unwavering commitment to not just individual safety, but the collective security of our enclave. It's more than a signal. It's a declaration that in the face of unforeseen dangers, we stand ready, united by a whistle that sings of solidarity and swift aid. Or imagine this. You're alone at home and suddenly danger looms near. But fear not, because with a flick of your porch light, your neighbors are alerted, ready to come to your aid without drawing the wrong kind of attention. This isn't a scene from a spy movie, but a real-life solution we've crafted in our community for those heart-pounding moments. We're talking about a genius, yet simple signal system that uses nothing more than your ordinary outdoor lights to sense those messages. Here's the scoop on how this savvy signal works. You sense trouble, you head to your porch light, give it a quick on and off, followed by 2 brisk flashes. This pattern isn't just random. It's a meticulously chosen code that screams, I need help, to those who know what to look for while staying under the radar of any lurking threats. Why this method, you ask? Well, its sheer brilliance lies in its simplicity and accessibility. Every home has an outdoor light, right? This means everyone can use it, no fancy gadgets required. Plus, in moments of sheer panic, who has the time to remember complex codes? This light sequence on, off, flash, flash is so straightforward it can be done in seconds, minimizing the chance of error even when your nerves are shot. Wait. There's more. To keep our covert signal a secret yet effective, we take extra steps. We run workshops emphasizing the art of subtlety, ensuring the signal is clear to the initiated without raising any eyebrows. Our neighborhood watch patrols, these guys are like ninjas, keeping an eye out for the signal without drawing unnecessary attention. They're trained to spot our light code and act fast, ensuring no call for help goes unanswered. And for those moments when the signal is seen, we've got an action plan. There are safe houses, a rapid response network through encrypted messages for the tech savvy, and even secret counter signals to signal when it's safe. The whole system is like a beautifully orchestrated ballet of lights and actions designed to keep us safe. 5-Finger Garden Gnome is just for look-see again. In our innovative quest to establish a stealthy and robust safety network right in our backyard, we've creatively employed the art of subtle yard ornament repositioning. This isn't your average garden makeover, folks. It's a cleverly disguised lifeline for those tricky moments when you need to signal for help without setting off alarm bells. Ever thought your friendly neighborhood garden gnome could double as a distress beacon? Well, in our community, it does. You're in a tight spot and need to send out SOS without drawing unwanted attention. What do? You might consider moving that garden gnome that's been overseeing your petunias to an unconventional spot, or perhaps moving a potted plant to a pre-agreed side of the porch. To the untrained eye, these changes might seem like a spontaneous fit of redecoration, but for us, it's a crystal clear signal that help is needed pronto. Here's where the genius of using garden decorations as our covert signal shines brightest. This method is as discreet as it is effective, blending perfectly into the day-to-day, whether under the blazing sun where electronic signals might falter, or in those situations where reaching for a flag just isn't an option. It harnesses the power of the mundane, those garden gnomes, bird feeders, and porch plants, and transforms them into a versatile signaling toolkit. But wait, there's more. Our strategy doesn't just rely on any random yard decoration. No. We've gathered as a community to decide on specific items and arrangements that denote different types of emergencies, from the mild to the downright critical. And in keeping our tradition of vigilance, we've trained our neighborhood watch to decipher these silent pleas for assistance, ready to spring into action with discretion and decisiveness. You see, by introducing these cunning little adjustments into our neighborhood lore, we're not merely enhancing our emergency communication game, we're weaving a tighter web of security and solidarity among us, ensuring that when push comes to shove, nobody is left behind. This method is a testament to our ingenuity and collective resolve to maintain peace and safety. 6, turning your vehicle into a silent guardian. Imagine this, your vehicle parked just as it always is, but today it's more than just a car in the driveway. Today it's a beacon of safety, a silent guardian looking out for you and your neighbors. That's right. We're introducing an ingenious yet simple method to signal for help without saying a word or stepping a foot outside your safe haven. This strategy is about strategically positioning your vehicle in a way that screams, "I need help," to those in the know, while remaining just an ordinary parked car to the uninitiated. The beauty of this tactic, its versatility, day or night, rain or shine. The peculiar placement of your vehicle can be your COS call when words fail you. Whether it's angling your car in an unusual way, parking it slightly off from the curb, or leaving it in a spot you normally wouldn't, these deliberate yet subtle changes send a powerful message to those looking out for you. To an outsider, it appears as mere happenstance, rushed parking job, perhaps. But to our vigilant community, it's as glaring as a neon sign in a blackout, a clarion call that someone somewhere needs assistance now. Why opt for the discreet dance of the driveway? Firstly, it's swift and silent in moments of crisis. When discretion is paramount, this method allows you to signal for help without exposing yourself to further danger. And since most households boast at least one vehicle, it's a universally accessible signal, beacon that's hard to miss yet easy for us to interpret, all while gliding undetected below a potential threat's radar. And the best part? No special equipment required, no need for fancy gadgets, no elaborate preparations, just the wheels you've got and a bit of creativity. This method also affords us the flexibility to adapt and evolve our signals, ensuring that our covert cries for help remain elusive to those we wish to avoid. To bring this vision to life, we've held discreet gatherings, fine-tuning our automotive signals to perfection. It's all about maintaining the subtlety, ensuring these parking anomalies don't catch on as anything but random to the untrained eye. This strategy has been seamlessly integrated into our neighborhood watch strategy, adding an extra layer of security to our vigilance. Our network is primed to spot these automotive anomalies and swaying into action, assessing situations covertly and responding with precision, all part of a well-oiled machine dedicated to keeping our community out of harm's way. 7, wrapping things up with a trick as ingenious as it is straightforward. The strategic placement of a book or magazine right outside your front door. Now, before you brush this off as too simple, allow me to unveil the layers of this game-changing strategy that's redefining safety in our neighborhoods. You or perhaps a neighbor suddenly find yourselves in a precarious situation, urgently needing assistance but without the liberty to openly signal for help. The solution? Ingeniously simple. Select a specific book or magazine, one that's been pre-agreed upon by your community, and leave it conspicuously outside your door. To the average passerby, it appears as nothing more than a forgotten item, perhaps dropped in haste. But to those of us initiated into this secret, it screams an immediate call for help. Why opt for something as mundane as a book or magazine? You might question. The beauty lies in its simplicity and accessibility. There's absolutely no need to invest in sophisticated gadgets or risk drawing unnecessary attention with overt signals. The book or magazine integrates seamlessly into the environment, ensuring our SOS goes unnoticed by those we wish to keep in the dark. Implementing this strategy is as easy as pie. The community decides on a specific book or magazine to serve as our distress beacon, ensuring this crucial information is circulated amongst us all. This level of preparedness allows us to respond swiftly and discreetly, significantly tipping the scales in our favor without alerting potential threats. This tactic isn't just about individual safety. It's a testament to the strength and ingenuity of our community. It underscores our commitment to each other's well-being, woven seamlessly into our neighborhood watch efforts. Regular low-key gatherings serve as the perfect venue to choose our signal and reinforce the importance of vigilance and subtlety. Randomness and unpredictability are our allies here. No patterns, no giveaways. When that signal emerges, it's our cue to spring into action, whether that means checking in on a neighbor under the guise of casual conversation, or if the situation escalates, summoning the necessary assistance with the utmost discretion. By incorporating this seemingly simple but profoundly effective signal into our collective safety toolkit, we're doing more than just looking out for one another. We're cultivating a fortress of preparedness and alertness, transforming our community into a bastion where safety is woven into the very fabric of our everyday life. It's not about grand gestures. It's about sharp wits, practical solutions, and an unspoken bond that reassures every one of us that we've got each other's backs in the most creative and effective ways possible.